This is episode 4, and we are going to get right into the nitty-gritty. We have again 3 big topics to talk about, and then 6 small bits about this week's news. So, there's a big troop build-up in the Caribbean. I have talked to you about the recent developments close to Venezuela. It was about the boats that the Americans blew up, and now we have even bigger American troop buildups close to to Venezuela, and they are gathering there in the Caribbean Sea. There's a bunch of different ships. There's a bunch of different aerial vehicles being positioned closer and closer to Venezuela, and it's just a matter of time until it becomes a full-fledged war. We are not sure when this is going to happen, but this is going to happen pretty soon, maybe this year even. Right now it seems like Trump is holding off because basically Maduro gets support from Russia and even China to some degrees. We don't know exactly what those degrees are. The Russians supposedly are delivering them some rocket systems and ballistic missiles. But yeah, that's probably not all they're going to do about it. On the other side, or on the same side of the Americas, actually there is the Mexican Revolution happening. One peace flag once again becomes a symbol of protests for Gen Z people. Here we have a picture taken in the last couple of days where a bunch of people are swarming and storming the police. I think they protested around the President Palace and stuff like that. Here we have the leader of Mexico right now, Ms. Scheinbaum, and a bunch of those people just say basically that Mexico is quite wrecked, and because a lot of people are dying there, and you have a bunch of homicides every day, and the cartels are killing people, and the politicians aren't able or aren't doing anything against it. That's why a bunch of them are now revolting, rebelling, revolutionizing, or just protesting, basically, in Mexico. Let's see how that unfolds in the next couple of weeks. There's a new, very interesting quote from some Epstein mails. It's so hard to ignore for Donald J. Trump that he inquired that they finally released the files, whatever they have, because he's now pissed. And everyone's talking about this interesting quote here. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing BUBBA. And the tweet here says it as well. It's like the conspiracy behind the conspiracy. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Bill Clinton was not the only one called BUBBA. Ghislaine Maxwell's horse also named BUBBA. So there's the question now if Donald Trump blew a horse or Bill Clinton. But he blew one of them, people say. Well, that's quite interesting. So, and again, the mundane news to this is that DJT inquired the House of Representatives to vote on a bill that's supposedly going to release the files on Epstein. Whatever we will get there, I think it won't be the full picture, but let's see how this develops in the next coming weeks. And now to our 6 small bits. We have Something on the technical side, Steam is quite hyped right now because it's a service a lot of people use internationally, and they are dropping a PC system or a console system, you could say, that has quite nice benchmarks. People, again, always when it's about Steam, people are speculating about Half-Life 3. Nothing in that sense is confirmed though, but the console will uh, will happen. It's already happening. I think they gave out a few to uh, specific channels to promote it and to test it. Basically, I think Lions Tech Tips is one of those that get it. And yeah, we will see how good it is, and if it's um, like better than like Xbox or PlayStation or the Switch, for example. Then we have like flood in Italy. Valencia got flooded last week. Uh, kind of like a lot of people died. Uh, Sorry for everyone's loss there, but yeah, it was quite troublesome if you have like deaths because of the flood. That's happening. Then a lot of people probably noticed this. There's a corruption scandal in or around Ukraine, and very like people in the higher ups are involved in this, and they resign from their positions and whatnot. The EU is accounting this as a like as an asset. They're saying like, oh yeah, that's good that this came out because that shows that Ukraine is very good in fighting its corrupt government and stopping people from stealing the money that's going into Ukraine. I don't think so. I don't think that this is like a sign that we should take for relief. Yeah, I think it's quite problematic what's happening there and how much money is going that direction, and what in the end is really contributing to defending against Russia or whatever enemies there supposedly are. Akon got locked up. So the guy that was singing about being locked up is now in or expecting jail because he didn't have a driving license, something like that. So Akon, the guy you might know from hip hop of the 2000s, or he was recently known for his Akon City that got absolutely uh, like crushed as a dream in Africa. I think Akon City consists like of two buildings that they partially finished, and yeah, nothing around Akon is happening. No Acoin, no Akon City. He probably just scammed a bunch of people out of their money, or it happened to him and he got scammed out of his money. Next, we got some more streamer news. Hasan Piker is in China. A lot of people are referring to him as the electric dog man, the guy who electrocutes his dog. And so this is still not letting go of Hasan. I saw some videos where he got the little red book, not the China TikTok app, but the real book of Mao Zedong, and he was quite happy about it. I don't know if he knows what it implies or what it even is culturally. So, very strange guy doing very strange stuff that he thinks people will like, that like communism, and it's actually not really going in any direction for him. And yeah, we have UN peace missions getting attacked in Lebanon. I will not say by whom they are being attacked. You have to figure that one out. You have to figure that one out on your own. And basically, this means that the whole conflict there is still brewing. Iran is stepping up its rhetoric. It's saying that if they get attacked again by the US or their friends in the Middle East, they will retaliate with 2,000 plus missiles. So if I have heard it, probably some people in government have heard of it, and yeah, this might be an upcoming problem in the next weeks or so. That's it for today's Moon Day news, and I hope you liked it. Um, Thank you everyone who's tuning into this, and yeah, leave some comments. Let me know in chat that you follow my journey into YouTube news correspondence. I was happy to be here for you. Have a nice day and stay safe.